This is Robert Goodman. Yes, Robert Goodman from Positive Strokes, Staying Clean on YouTube, Living Our Best Life on Facebook, 2 pages of Living on Recovery on Facebook. All this is about living our best lives. To look at ourselves honestly, openly, willing to change our behavior for the betterment of ourselves. I'm not talking about you to be better for your wife. I'm not talking about you to be better for your parents. I'm not talking about be better. I'm talking about be better for yourself. Because here's the thing. You go to sleep with yourself and you wake up with yourself. If everyone that you love died and you was left, then you have to rely on your understanding and your wisdom to live your best life. And how do you do that? By doing the next right thing. You know, I've seen so much pain. I've seen so much death that I cherish living. The sad thing is, if a person does not want to help themselves, then there is nothing nobody can do to help them. Parents, you have no power. Understand that you do not have no power over your children. Because if they get it in their head to do something and understand the consequences and don't care and still do it, that lets you know that you don't have no power. So what do? Oh, here comes the boundaries. If you do this, I'll back you. I'm with you 100%. If you do this, I'm not backing you because I don't even do that. I wouldn't even do that. So if you take it upon yourself and do that, you're on your own. Whatever happens, good or bad or indifferent, it's all you. If you break the law, it's your job to get the lawyer. It's your job to pay the lawyer. Bail? You talk to your lawyer about it. Why should a parent make the rest of the family suffer because one child chooses to break the law? How are they going to learn? You going to soften their blow? See, this world is not all nice and rosy. It's cutthroat. Do not care. Do you think an investor cares if you, the reason why you can't pay your rent for your house because your husband lost a job? You don't care about that. You got to go. Get out of my property. It's business. You got a family of 5, and the people that run the food stamp program tell you that you're only eligible for $200 a month, $200 worth of food stamps a month, and you got 5 kids. Cruel world. Social Security. It doesn't go up like everything else goes up. They're worried about, will it last the next 5 years? Will they cut it off and leave us old people to rot and die and lose everything we have? Cutthroat. Ain't no compassion. But there are some people, some groups that are willing to extend the olive branch. There are still other things out here that are willing to do what the system won't do. But there's more people in need than there is to generate help. Some of the programs got to have meetings to figure out who needs it the most, because they have a limited amount of funds to handle the situation. This is the world we live in. So if this is the world we live in, we need to teach our children to be on point. And how they be on point? If they break the rules, then let them handle the consequences. You're alive. You can see how they handle them. You can direct them and give them information so they can make a sound decision. And by you doing this, you're preparing them to handle life on life's terms before you leave here. Because the way it's set up is that your children outlive you. That's the way it's supposed to go. You're supposed to give your children the wisdom and knowledge. Make sure they can deal with this world, because this world is cruel. All they're concerned about is money and power. And it funnels down to everybody else. Everybody enjoys the money and the power. We live in a country that everything is temporary. Temporary satisfaction. Everything that we buy is temporary. They don't make it to last. They make it last 2 years, max, before you have a problem. Because they want you to buy some more. They want you to keep the economy going. They want to keep it flowing. So they want you to spend your hard-earned money so you can live this extravagant, free life of happiness and bliss, which is truly, they're buffing you up on a dream. It's like the dream. You work 25 years, they want you to, oh yeah, you can retire, you head to your home, you go out, you go around, take trips around the United States in your RV, or you travel the world. Like, you got a lot of money. But most people, when they retire, they're just trying to make ends meet. That's way out of their line. Some people have to save up all year so they can take one vacation. The world is cruel. Why do I do what I do? I don't make no money off of this. I'm not trying to make myself bigger than what I am. I'm just a person that's been beat up so many times by so many different types of situations, so many different types of traumas, that I don't want nobody to suffer like I did, because trust me, my pain was deep. My pain was so hurtful and harmful to myself is that I took on situations that there was no chance of me coming out of. But I made it out. I was trying to just kill myself through somebody else. But it never worked. I was temporarily 7 times drowned, almost drowned. I don't even like water now because of the 7 times people have tried to drown me. So I'm not too fond of water. I guess that's a psychological thing. But yeah, these are the things that I live with. And I'm only sharing this with you is to let you understand that I have a strong compassion for those who want to help themselves. But I have no time for those who do not want to help themselves. I give them to a power greater than themselves to restore them to sanity. If you figure your way is working, handle it. Because I certainly had to bump my head a lot of times before I got the message. I had to bump my head a lot of times before I got the message. So, the reason why I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and all this is for you to live your best life. To look at yourself, look at your mistakes, learn from them, and move on. Share some of that pain so you don't have to carry that. You know, I stuffed pain for 40 years. So when I stopped stuffing it, shoot, the emotions went crazy. I was crying for hours at a time, and I'd be happy and then I'd be sad, and I'd be, oh man, my emotions all over the place. I didn't know what to expect for weeks on end. But when my mind and my body released all that, I was light as a feather. I was good. But I had to go through that to get to the other side. You have to face your pain, your situation, do the work on self, go through the pain, and then when you get to the other side, Lord have mercy, you'd be surprised. I think clearly now. I don't let nobody steal my peace. Oh yeah, I do sometimes be in very difficult situations, and they last a periods of time. But basically, I learned to click it off. That's their choice, their decision. But just don't do it around me. You want to live your life like that? Fine. Handle it. Go live it. I don't want to know. Because it hurts me very deeply to see a person destroy their own selves. It hurts me deeply to watch a person self-destruct themselves on the installment plan. But I understand, and it hurts that I don't have no power, and I wish I did, but I don't. Only that person can save themselves. Only Robert can save Robert. I got a beautiful wife. I I got a nice home, a beautiful woman. I'm happy. You understand what I'm saying? I'm at my best right now. Why? Because me and my wife work as a team. What she's lacking, I got. What I'm lacking, she got. That's 50-50. That means 100. We're a team. No one's bigger and better than the other. We're both the same. So, I just want to share these things with you and let you know I have over 200 videos on YouTube. I got about 85 that are basically about this length that I'm sharing with you right now. But I have about 100 and something short videos. Directly to the point and give you a moment to think, get your bearings. Because life is in session at all times. I mean, the only time life is not in session is when you're sleeping. When you wake up, oh, it's in session. It's time to get busy. What do you got to do today? I wish you all the best. I hope that each and every one of you work on living your best life. And it's not about having a whole bunch of money. It's about enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's enjoying what you've created, your family, spending time with them, watching your children grow to be adults. Yeah, I know. Children can be difficult at times, but they truly are a blessing. All you have to do is remember, they watch you like they are the police or the CIA or Homeland Security. They watch everything you do. Some of them mimic. Some of them take what you do and they try it themselves. So, pay attention. I wish you all a great Sunday. Enjoy your day. And remember, doing the right thing is doing the right thing. You have a great day.